game called Werewolf?
No.
Everyone gets a piece of paper. It's either got villager written on it, but 2 have the word werewolf. Someone runs the game to make sure no one's cheating, and they go, okay, it's nighttime, everyone close your eyes. Werewolves choose someone to kill, and the werewolves go. They say, okay, everyone close your eyes. It's morning time, open them again. During the night, Francis was killed. There's then a conversation, and this is where it gets interesting, between all the villagers and the 2 werewolves over who the werewolves are. Then at the end of the day, the villagers have to decide who they're going to kill, and they say, well, we're going to kill Constantine. It's revealed by the person running the game, I'm afraid Constantine was a villager. And the game continues. The villagers win the game if they kill both werewolves. The werewolves win the game if they kill all but 2 villagers. And the werewolves usually win. The game was invented by a student of sociology in Russia who wanted to prove his thesis that an uninformed majority will always lose a battle of information against an informed minority. So that just shows when you have hidden information, you can completely manipulate a large group of people.
With a good husband, you are born on the street, you seek our generation.
Can you leave this?
Yes, I can talk, I free speech, not of house fucker. I talk in the name of God. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. I love woman. I love
Name of God. I'm sure.
About, oh yeah, cause y'all had so much to say, cause I previewed her. I was dancing to my song, holding my titties. Don't worry about what me and my titties doing, bitch. Ballin'. Tell me some. Oh, the label is making Glorilla do this. Like, that made me do shit. I'm gonna be a hoe.
Goddamn man.
I gotta say, a hoe gonna be a hoe, regardless.
Ain't got nothing to do with the label, do it.
Y'all just be swearing. Like, do like everything I do, I be wanting to do it. Like, y'all gotta learn how to just mind your business sometimes. Yeah, Glorilla just trying to do this. I'm really trying to get some hoes. That's what I'm trying to do. You, what's that like? I'm looking for the hoe. Pose a thirst trap, what's up? Where the That's what that about. It ain't about no label making me do shit. It's about me looking for some hoes. So, if you a hoe and you want, I be saying
So I'm Kristen on here with.
I already died.
Hey, look, can you rate my drip like 1 through 10? You know, this is something slight. You know what I'm saying? Real pressure, though.
Okay, I give you like an 8.
A 10?
I give you 8.
A 10.
My homegirl said,
I had a 10. I like you too. So look, would you date a dude dressed like this?
no.
Yeah, I date you too.
Yeah.
So look, can you like a 360 for the camera?
Absolutely not.
One time for the camera? For the culture.
Stop fucking telling
A
me.
360.
I said no. Next question. Okay.
Can I grab?
Let's go to the card. Thank you. That's it. Do your next question.
I want you to do a 360.
I said no, so it's next, right?
Yeah.
You do a 360. Look at that ass right there. Wait, move. You do a 360.
Okay.
Alright, turn that shit over. Shake that shit.
No, let me see.
shake that shit.
Let me see.
No, shake that shit.
Okay, let me ask the last
Shake
question.
that. Alright.
Can it clap?
Can what clap?
Man.
What? You can clap
Hey.
your hands. What?
Can I eat?
Huh?
Can I eat? You heard me.
I'm just gonna tell you all my business. I need to pay this IRS. So, the strange things I'm finna do a change just so I can just break even. I'm gonna go crazy, and then we start anew, and then we start paying stuff off, and then we start saving, and then we retire. That is the motherfucking goal. This album about the IRS coming soon, absolutely not. They have been gentle with me and didn't take anything of mine. So I will not be starting a beef with them. We do not have no beef. I am paying them back. Okay, I'm paying them, and I'm about to finna be caught up.
What's up? I'm a stud. I like girls, but I think I'm finna
start dating men, and let me tell you why. So I've been out here dating, and I just find that I date a lot of these femmes, and it seems like they looking for a parent instead of a partner, bro. Like, and I love spoiling my women. I love paying for stuff. I love taking them on dates and getting them flowers and make sure they're good in every way, make sure they're safe, opening the door for them, all that. I love that stuff. But it seems like I can't get any spoiling in return. Nobody wants to play their role. I'm getting girls flowers, taking them on these crazy dates, and, you know, them real good, you know, at the end of the night, make sure they get home safe, getting them all of this, and getting nothing in return. Like, I don't know if girls are fake gay, but they don't even want to, like, they don't even want to F back. Like, they don't even want to back. Like, what? I be trying to ask girls, like, are you gay for real? Like, are you gay? Because you, like, you know what I'm saying? It even come down to the conversation. I be carrying the conversation, asking them questions, figuring out what they like and what they don't like. And they don't ask nothing back. Like, and I asked this one girl, like, why don't you ask nothing about me? And she said, I'm just trying to see for myself. What? Like, if I'm paying for everything, I'm doing all the transportation, I'm initiating everything, the least you could do is a little... Or something, or bring me some flowers. Walk to the gas station, give me a bag of chips. I'm not asking for a lot, but it seems like I am because I can't get anything out these girls. You know, and not everything is about this, but if you're not finna do this and make sure that I'm satisfied, then you have to pay for something. You're gonna have to pull up. You're gonna have to give me something, some blunts, some alcohol or something. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, you rolling up every once in a while ain't even enough no more. It's not enough. Like, I need the full experience the same way that I'm giving you. And I just feel like with a man, like, he's automatically expected to do things, put stuff in motion, pay for stuff, all of that stuff. And I know if I had a boyfriend, I would reciprocate his energy and treat him really well because I already have that in me as a masculinely presented person. And honestly, I'm not even masculine. Like, I'm kind of STEM. Like, I'm kind of STEM. I like to switch it up. Like, I like to be masc most of the time, but I will put on some lashes and a cute outfit and everything like that. So that part of me ain't feeling the not getting nothing in return. It just got me, like, overwhelmed, and as a giver, I need me a giver, and maybe I just haven't found her yet, but it's making me think, like, maybe I'm on the wrong side, because at least I know with a man, I'm supposed to get some type of spoiling, because right now, I'm not getting nothing, and it's making me want to switch. So, anybody that's out there, let me know if I'm tripping. Studs, am I out there? Y'all feeling like, let me know if I'm tripping, bro.
This is what TikTok didn't see after I found out he was cheating on me. I sold the whole house while he was at work and had it moved while he was gone. When he came home, he was lost, but I was nowhere to be found. I had changed my phone number and went no contact up until this day. He didn't want his home, and he didn't like his family, and he forgot to tell me, y'all. So I forgot to tell him that while I knew he was cheating, I built a new house, and he couldn't live in it.
You gonna let me do my motherfucking thing. I'm bouncing around this bitch with all this money in my pants. I'm bouncing around this bitch with all this money in my pants. I'm bouncing around this bitch with all this money in my pants. I'm bouncing around this bitch with all this money. I'm around this bitch with all this money. I'm around this bitch with all this money. I'm around this bitch with all this money in my pants. I'm bouncing around this bitch with all this money in my pants. I'm bouncing around this bitch with all this money in my
I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home, bro.
Can you please come home?
No, I'm not going to that school no more either. I don't make no money at. I don't make no money at that school.
Where have you been staying at?
Been at my homie crib.
Why do you got this mask and this hoodie on like this though?
Cause that's how I gotta walk around.
So you can see
I don't
your
know
siblings.
who's looking for me. I did a whole lot of stuff to a whole lot of people.
You need to come home so you can be with your siblings.
I ain't trying to do all that. Not trying to do all that, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm finna do with you. You ain't been home.
I make all my money outside. I'm not going back to that school.
You ain't been home in almost 2 days.
I'm not going back to that school. So what? I'll be outside getting it. I'm getting that. Bro, leave me alone.
What is
not coming back home. I'm getting that.
What does that even mean?
Man,
like, I'm
getting
so confused.
I'm getting
Why do
that.
you even have this shiesty? Like, what is this? I'm confused. Why you got this
for
mask on? You just don't. You look stupid.
Man.
You don't look pleasing at all.
I bet ain't nobody gonna play with me. I bet ain't nobody gonna play with me.
So that's what you're
not going back to that school. I'm not coming home. I'm not.
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize, and women can't be held accountable. And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is, in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming. And even though the husband would continue to come, he made it very clear that, she won't apologize. She thinks you're wrong. She thinks you're taking my side. And I began to really reflect, like, oh my gosh, is it true that women don't apologize? Is it that women struggle with being held accountable? I'd love your thoughts on this. Me personally, I think it has to do with a person's level of emotional maturity. What do you think?
Women are like what? Children.
Wait, sorry, 1 second. So, and I like how we're moving.
One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's the thing.
Mr. Or Mr. Knight, right?
All right, shalom. Before I begin, I would like to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops and elders and acumen of Great Millstone, who teach them, of course, where I learned is 100% truth. All right, peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, that be in the house of David. All right, today is September the 6th, year 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, so just gonna get into a morning lesson real quick, Lord willing, to be edifying. All right, I showed you a couple of clips up to this point. All right, so you can kind of see and gauge what the lesson is gonna be about. All right, open up with a, a clip of these, so-called white men. All right, which they aren't white, they're red. All right, but these 2 individuals, and they were having a conversation about how the rich control the poor. All right, and the scriptures go into that, about how, in this particular captivity, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans would be the tail, all right, and the wicked would be the head, all right, the wicked being Esau, the so-called white man, which he is not white, he is red, all right, so it just shows you the dude went into the shit he showed about how, society is pretty much ruled by the wicked. All right, the werewolves, as he referred to them as. All right, and then I showed you the clips to follow that to show you exactly the state that our people are in, following the wiles of these devils. All right, and the way they get down out here. All right, showing you that when Esau controls the narrative, it controls the playbook, which he doesn't. The Lord set him up to do these things. But when he's in that seat on the earth, wickedness is going to be at the forefront. And the only people who can understand that is the elect of Israel, all right? So I'm going to read the scripture on the screen, Isaiah 33:6. It say, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." All right, and only the elect are able to obtain that on this side. 2/3 of our people are blinded, all right? As I showed you in the clips following, exactly what they do, all right? These women, all right, they've been gone since the garden. All right, but these men out here, they're gone too. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. Talking about our people, all right? These heathens, these other nations, they don't fucking matter. We don't care what they do. All right, they're gonna be slaves in the world to come, all right? But you Israelites, all right, you sons and daughters of Jacob, all right, you are held accountable for what you do on this earth, all right? And I had a clip show also how, that woman, she was talking about how women hate accountability, all right? And when you pay attention to the world, you see the vibration that's going on, all right? That Jeremiah 31 and verse 22. The Lord that created a new thing in earth, the woman shall compass a man. That's the vibration that goes through this place, and that's why this place is wicked as all hell, all right? You got the Edomites and these out of order ass women, all right, sitting in position that they ought not be. They supposed to be ruled over. Both those two entities are supposed to be ruled over, all right, but yet they're in a rulership position right now, and you wonder why shit is how it is, all right? I showed you another clip in that comp, you know what I'm saying? Eve raised a little monstrous ass son up to 16 years old, all right, and now she can't police or control his motherfucking ass, all right? She can't even make that little motherfucker come home, all right? That nigga talk about, I'm getting to the money. All right, nigga running the street with switches and guns and shit. All right, the Lord gonna kill these little badass Jakes. All right. Showed you another clip. Who was that? 1 second. Of a stud woman. All right, wanting to be, you know what I'm saying, a regular woman again. All right, and that's what all these women gonna do in Jacob's trouble. All right, they're gonna all want to go back to the roles in which they were created to be in. All right, they ain't gonna want to be, all right, on the forefront like they want to be now, right? You got, you know, I showed you the Glorilla bitch. All right, she let it be known. She said, man, her label won't make her do none of that wicked, wretched shit she does. She does it because that's what she wants to do. All right, and the scriptures tell you all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. All right, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So through Esau's wicked philosophies and, you know, doctrines, he put the woman, especially the black woman, all right, as well as the other women of the tribe, the Hispanic and Native American woman, he put them over the man, all right? And fast forward to what you see today, all right, Esau don't really have to do shit how he used to have to do shit back in plantation slavery, all right? He let you Jakes destroy your own goddamn selves, all right? And that goes back to that first clip, all right, of that information, all right, that's put out here, all right? You give these people, all right, false doctrines and false gods and false idols and, you know what I'm saying? Just all of that, and then they'll destroy themselves. All right, you ain't even really got to do too much, you know? And that's where we at with it now, all right? But it's all good because the Lord is coming back for his elect, all right? 2/3 of our people are going to die. Let me get the scripture right quick. Let me go back to Isaiah. Staying in Isaiah. Oh, excuse me. Going to verse 1. Starting at verse 2, it say, Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. Right, because these niggas are running after their slave daddy Esau and his ways and his culture. All right, his wickedness. He ain't got no culture. They're running after his style, all right? Wickedness. All right, verse 3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know. My people do it not consider. All right, our people don't even consider that they the Lord's people, and if they do, you know what I'm saying, they don't honor it. It don't hold no weight with them. All right, you know, the big elder Matazakba out of South Carolina, he did a video, was it yesterday? All right, then I seen Apostle Gabor? He used that clip as well, showing how these niggas want to mock and make fun of, you know what I'm saying, the men of the Lord and all that. These niggas don't even consider that they marking themselves for death when they do that. All right, but they gonna know it after death by pain, as the scriptures say. The same shall know it after death by pain. All right, verse 4: a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. All right, these niggas is way out there now. Look, the scripture tell you about in Deuteronomy 28 how the daughters of Zion were precious, and they, you know, their feet didn't even venture to set foot upon the ground. But look at them now. All right, you know what I'm saying? They showing their titties everywhere they go. They show their ass everywhere they go. All right, it was another clip in there. The bitch actually got offended. Her name is Ari Fletcher. This bitch actually got offended because dude was interviewing. He was like, do a clap, turn around and do a 360. The bitch got offended, but she's known for doing those things. I was like, why are you offended? This is what you're known for, having a blow-up doll body, all right, and shaking that fat fake ass, shaking that fat fake ass. That's what you're known for doing. So when a man, which he was a Jake, all right, that's the only time these bitches really get mad. They only get mad when Jake do that shit. If it was an Edomite, she would have turned around, bent over, and, you know, made that thing do what that thing's supposed to do. All right, but because Jake did it, all right, she got offended. All right, and the other bitches that was with her got offended, all right? But then at the end of the clip, what was she doing? All right, what was she doing? Same thing dude asked her to do, all right? So, you know what I mean? Our people are just fucking crazy out here, man. Verse 5, it say, why should ye be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. All right, you niggas is sick from the head to the toe. All right, it's finna go down right here. All right, you sick in the mind. Read verse 6, from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores that have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. All right, verse 8. Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your prisons. And it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. All right, because we over here in Babylon the Great. Now, we throughout, well, put it this way. As a nation, we're scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, with the biggest bulk of us being right here in Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. But we are scattered throughout the, you know what I'm saying, the four corners of the earth. You got some Israelites that still over there in that land. But as a nation, we not in that land, all right? And we're seeing that land be defiled, all right? Look who fighting over that land. Amalek and Ishmael, all right? The red nigga and the sand niggas fighting over a land that don't belong to now one of them. While we over here in captivity. And our people, 2/3 of them, they over here loving this shit, all right? They wouldn't have it no other way. These bitches wouldn't have it no other way. You tell them they couldn't go outside and shake their ass and shit, they'll have a fucking fit, all right? And then I put another clip in there as well showing you the Ishmaelite woman, all right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ishmael on the street correcting her ass, all right? You know, I'm telling her, bitch, you supposed to be a wife. You supposed to be this, supposed to be that. You know, bitches got offended because they've been beguiled by the devil as well, all right? All these nations, all these countries, they've been beguiled by Satan as well. They love Esau's way of life. These women, let me say it that way. These women love Esau's, you know what I'm saying, way of rule, all right, you know? It was, what was that, last year or a year, maybe 3 years back, all right, when, you know, they got them Americans up out of, over there in Palestine, I think that's where they was at. All right, the moment they got the American military up out of there, they started whooping the shit out them women. Told they, get your ass back in their house. All right, but that's where a woman is supposed to be. Her feet is supposed to abide in her house. All right, but again, over here in Babylon the Great, they're giving liberty to get abroad, you know, do all manners of wickedness. All right, busybodies, tattlers. You know, the scriptures go into all of that about these fucking women. And that's why when Jacob's trouble hits, guess who's gonna eat it the worst? All right, these motherfucking women. All right, 1 second. All right, and a lot of them are going to be rejected by the men of the Lord in that day. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What is that? Amos 7:17. Another curse that identifies who the Israelites are. Amos 7:17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, thy wife, Israelite woman, shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and daughters shall fall by the sword. All right, again, I showed you saw that in the clips. All right, you saw them women out there hoeing themselves out, and you know what I'm saying, Jake refusing to go to school, talking about he in the streets with the guns, and still why these niggas get gunned down. All right, so again, they say, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land, the land of Israel, shall be divided by line. And thou shalt die in a polluted land, right here in Babylon the Great, all right, primarily, you know. And Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land, all right, and we're yet this day in our captivity, all right. The southern kingdom and the northern kingdom being oppressed right here together in mystery Babylon, all right, and you see how they doing out here. All right, you got the, as they call them, migrants, you know, some more northern kingdom. The Venezuelans, all right, coming over here, flooding this place, all right, and they bringing they madness and they folly and wickedness with them, all right, it's just, you know, it's setting up to be a great judgment handed out, because if you over here in this land, you over here for one or two reasons, destruction or deliverance, all right, there's no other way. If you here, you're here in Babylon the Great, America, you're here for destruction or deliverance, all right. All right, you got even these celebrity women. They feeling that crunch. All right, I had a clip in there. What was her name? Not Ari Fletcher. Ari Lennox. You know what I'm saying? She's in deep with the IRS, and she talking about she ready to do some strange things for some change, all right? It's about to get wild out here, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. Yeah, and that last, also that clip I didn't speak on yet, the woman, all right, she found out her husband had another woman and shit, all right? I don't know if it was a skit or if it was real, but, you know, she moved, she sold the house, all right, moved out, and just, man, these women playing the game raw out here, bro. And little do they know, these same things they doing is going to be to their detriment in the times to come, all right? This Job 39 and 17, they say, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua had deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding, all right? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, only given to the elect. And it is an elect lady, all right? And she ain't gonna be moving like these bitches out here moving, all right? The elect lady knows and understands her salvation comes through her man, all right? Ultimately through the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but, you know, she's gonna be delivered by her husband, all right? You know, by the Lord through her husband, all right? If it makes sense, all right? But again, a lot of these women, they ain't gonna be afforded their luxury, all right? They're gonna learn their death by pain on this side, all right? They're gonna have many men go into them, all right, and defile them, and they ain't gonna get beamed up. They're gonna get left right here to burn, all right, with the rest of the filth, all right, that's taught and uplifted in Babylon the Great, all right, gonna die the death of a heathen, all right. So, you know, this was just a quick morning impromptu lesson. Again, I had some clips, all right, and I wanted to read some scriptures to get off of work, all right, and I didn't want to, you know, go into the day unprofitable, you know, fuck that. You know, early in the scripture tell you the Lord sent forth his prophets early, sending them. All right, and I brought this out willing. This was edifying. All right, any questions, comments, y'all know where to leave it. But that's it. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching the course where I learned this truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord select, Kwame Asherala, and a Bible ball. Shalom.